It's like Napoleon used to say. There's a quote in a book by a gentleman named Jerry Manis from the Project Management Institute, talks all about how great Napoleon project managed. And that was in an era where they didn't have emails and there were no smartphones. There was horse and carriage and swords. And Napoleon would say, I don't need two leaders with half-assed ideas. I'd rather have one so-so leader than two brilliant leaders who are going to go at odds with each other over who's right and wrong, because it was streamlined efficiency. Could you imagine Napoleon hiring a motivational speaker to get his management, meaning he's the commander, he's like the CEO of an army, the emperor, and then he's got field marshals under him, like a director or a C-suite, has a CIO or a CFO. Could you imagine them hiring staff to motivate? The best part of what I'm saying, despite it being true, is this. I'm not selling coaching or some type of motivational speaking. It still doesn't make it not true. You want to think about that the next time you're thinking, I have an opportunity to hire someone from the media or some digital marketing person or some guest speaker. There's a lot of people who write books and they claim to have all the answers. You know what? Peter Drucker wrote these books. I'm reading the book now, Abraham Maslow, the famous psychologist, on productivity and managing people to do their jobs. You know what? In 1993, Ricardo Semler wrote a book called Maverick. Anybody know who Ricardo Semler is? No, you don't know who Ricardo Semler is. Semler wanted to get a graduate degree from Harvard. He couldn't get into Harvard Business School. He's the CEO of Semco, Sao Paulo-based, Brazilian-based, billion-dollar light industrial. They'll make marine pumps and Hobart machines that you see in the supermarkets. Harvard wouldn't take him. If you look up Ricardo Semler now, he put out a book in 1993 all about how he manages people and how he maintains productivity and output in what is like our Tyco, like a conglomerate. And fascinatingly enough, Harvard called him and gave him an honorary degree for a brief period before he went back to doing his real job. Instead of giving speeches and lectures and charging companies money for things they should already know, Semler was asked by New York Stock Exchange blue chip companies to come talk to their executives about productivity and managing people and teams of people and how to perpetuate a profitable organization and keep sales from being flat. But you don't hear about Ricardo Semler because he went back to his company and he's running a company in Brazil. He manages South America's Cushman Wakefield division in the property management space. He's working with big corporations, but he's not on the internet claiming to have all the answers to everything and selling seminars.